Good morning, you beautiful English learners. This is a very quick YouTube video, maybe podcast, all about this super easy and useful English idiomatic expression, a rat's ass. Now, take a look at these questions here. Question number 1. Are you interested in sports? Politics, excuse me. Question number 2. Are you interested in sports? Question number 3. What is something you've absolutely zero interest in? And question number 4. When? When is the last time you were talking to someone and you did not care one little bit about anything that person was saying? Can you answer those questions? Well, let me tell you a little something about me. My name is Ronan, and I could not give a rat's ass about soccer. Yeah, you heard me. Soccer. You know that really stupid sport where there's 11 people on each team and they kick a ball on the ground and they fall on the ground and they pretend to be hurt. Yeah, I do not give a rat's ass about that sport. I am not even joking. If Ireland or Canada were in the World Cup soccer final, I probably wouldn't even watch it. I could not give a rat's ass about soccer. What about you? Do you give a rat's ass about politics? I have a couple of friends and they do not give a rat's ass about politics at all. They have no interest in politics, and that's absolutely fine. I have no problem with that. Me personally, I do give a rat's ass about politics. I do care about politics. I try to vote. I do vote, for instance, and I try to get my voice heard. And the one thing that irks me is the people who don't vote. They're the ones that complain the freaking most, and I just don't understand it. On the one hand, you say you don't give a rat's ass about politics, and on the other hand, you start complaining when things don't go your way. Well, get off the fence and vote. That's my opinion. So, I do give a rat's ass about politics, and I do not give a rat's ass about soccer because it is terrible, boring, and just bad. That's all I can think of it right now. So what exactly does it mean, a rat's ass? Well, quite simply, it is a beautiful, very useful idiomatic expression, which basically means you don't give a shit. It basically means you don't care about something. You don't give a hoot. Now that is a beautiful Canadian expression. I learnt that in Canada, to give a hoot about something. And if you don't give a hoot about something, you don't care about something. It's a very not informal, not formal, semi-formal, but it's one of those expressions you could use at work. Because if you look at the screen right now, or if you're just listening, you know you probably can't go to work and say, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't give a flying fuck. That's an interesting one. I don't give a flying fuck. That is very Irish, I think. I haven't really heard it over here, but if I said it, I guarantee you the Canadians would understand it. It's not that I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck, which would be like the next stage of not caring. You could also say, I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less about soccer. I couldn't care less about politics, for instance. So, using any of those phrases, are you able to answer the questions that we just looked at? Are you interested in sports? Well, to be honest, I don't give a fuck about sports. Are you interested in politics? Well, my name is Ronan, and honestly, I couldn't care less about politics. I do not give a flying fuck about politics. So some beautiful, vulgar English right there for you. Take a look at some of these examples with a rat's ass. Now, the very first one is quite relevant for, well, basically for myself and for quite a few people that I know. I don't give a rat's ass about birthdays. I don't want to make a fuss about my birthday. My friends don't want to make a fuss about their birthdays. And I am certainly not going to make a fuss about your birthday. I'm very sorry. Okay, I'll make a fuss about my wife's birthday. That's different. Because she does give a rat's ass about her birthday. But me, I really don't give a rat's ass about my birthday. I really have no problem if you don't message me, if you don't send me a card, if you don't send me a gift. I haven't received a gift from my siblings for my birthday in years. Does it bother me? Not a freaking chance. I'll be honest though, I do like to call them on my birthday or on their birthday. Maybe send a voice message just to let them know I'm thinking of them. But I don't give a rat's ass about my birthday, so I don't really organize anything for my birthday. I try to keep my birthday low key. That's a good one. Low key. If you want a low key birthday, that means you do not want to make a fuss. You do not want to have something crazy happening for your birthday. So, because I don't give a rat's ass about my birthday, I tend to keep it more low key. I might go to the mountains, I might sit by the lake and smoke a joint, and that will do me just fine. In the second example, so, to correct all of you, nobody gives a rat's ass about your accent as long as they can understand you. Pronunciation is more important than accents. So relevant, folks. Absolutely relevant. Let's be honest. I think that too many people focus on wanting to sound British, American, Canadian, Australian, whatever it may be. Nobody actually wants to learn the Irish accent. I don't understand why, but they don't. Obviously, it irks me. But I'll be honest, pronunciation is more important than your accent. And I always try to tell my students, don't care about your accent. Do not get bothered by your accent. I always tell them not to give a rat's ass about their accents because, to be honest, nobody cares. Nobody is paying attention to your accent as long as your pronunciation is clear. All right, the next example. The critics can say whatever they want about my artwork, but honestly, I don't give a rat's ass. Honestly, I don't give a rat's ass about what they think. Now, the key information there is how we use about. In the first example on the screen, I say about. The critics can say what they want about my artwork, but honestly, I don't give a rat's ass about what they think. But in the other example, the critics can say what they want about my artwork, but honestly, I don't give a rat's ass. And that's it. That's the end of a sentence. So if the context is known, you don't need about. But if the context is not known, or if you really want to emphasize how much you don't care about something, you can use about. So someone might say, hey Ronan, it's your birthday next week. Oh, I couldn't give a rat's ass. That's okay, because the context is known in the conversation. But if I really hate it, hey Ronan, it's your birthday next week. Man, I couldn't give a rat's ass about my birthday. You know, it's optional. If the context is known, you don't have to say about. But if the context is not known, or if you really want to drive home the point that you don't like something or you don't care for something, you can say about. So, overall, folks, a rat's ass is a beautiful English language idiomatic expression, and it means you do not care about something or someone. I do not give a rat's ass about him. I do not give a rat's ass about her. We can use it in response to people. Hey Ronan, the soccer game is on this weekend. Ha, cool. I don't give a rat's ass about soccer because it's fucking shit. It can be used with about to explain the what we're talking about. Oh man, you know, my name is Ronan. I don't really give a rat's ass about politics, but you damn right I'm going to complain if I don't like the result. And remember, this is a very, very, very vulgar term. Very vulgar. If you say it, people will probably get offended. So use it wisely, my friends. Here are the questions that we had at the very, very start. Are you interested in politics? Sports? What is something you don't give a rat's ass about at all? And when is the last time you were talking to someone and you really didn't care? Not one bit about what they were saying, and you just stood there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, is it cool? Yeah? Huh? Oh, wow. When's the last time you were talking to someone and you didn't give a rat's ass about what they were saying? Well, I think that is actually it. Ladies and gentlemen, dogs and cats, humans of the world, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. My name is Ronan. This is Little Seal English. Go pet a dog and jump in a lake. See you soon.